All right, we're still at the NINC conference. I'm just trying to catch everybody as they're running out the door. So we only have a moment here with Pat McLaughlin, or McLaughlin, is that how you say it?
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, I was right. Or Pat McLean, is that right? Exactly. As a member, as somebody who has been a member and a past president of the NINC, Novelists Inc., how do you think the organization does with keeping up with changes in the industry?
It's the best organization for that. We have so many members and so many aspects of the business, so many genres, that we get a lot of cross-pollination of information, and that lets us be right on the cutting edge of the information.
All right. And this conference, particularly here in St. Pete Beach, has been about the future of publishing and the changes that are happening so rapidly. Now, a lot of authors are scared by those changes. Are you now, after being educated a little bit more this weekend, feeling still scared, a little scared, or excited?
Excited. It's going to be different. It's going to be work, but we as authors have an opportunity to take charge and to have our own real estate out there in the book selling world, and I think it's fascinating and very exciting.
All right, and Novelists Inc., lastly, one more question. I know you got to go catch a plane. One more question. Novelists Inc. doesn't differentiate between authors of any genre can join.
Absolutely.
What genre do you write?
I have been writing romance, but I am also looking at doing women's fiction and maybe into some other elements of mystery and thriller.
All right, so people, thriller. Yeah, nice. So did you take Dr. Lyle's workshops?
Absolutely, and he was phenomenal. And I don't think anybody should ever cross him because he has great ideas for murdering people.
He planned the perfect murder, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All right.
It was fun.
All right, well, thank you very much for answering my questions, and I will let you go so you don't miss your plane.
Thank you, Sasha. Bye.
Hi, Sasha White back at the NINC conference again. I am here with Joan and Linda, and at the end of the conference, it just finished up. So, Joan, can you tell us why you're here?
Well, I was here because I received a wonderful invitation from NINC to be part of one of their business panels on brainstorming the future. And I have to say, it was a fabulous panel. I felt good that my business, Joan Schulhafer, Media and Publishing Consulting, is sort of on the right track with everybody else and what's going forward. It's one of the best conferences I've ever attended. Great information.
All right, how about you, Linda?
I'm Linda Parks with Fireside Books and Gifts, and I was actually asked to attend to give a bookseller's perspective to the authors as to how we could work with authors in promoting books, building a larger reading base. I was on the panel as well. This is my first NINC conference, and I hope to be invited back and maybe bring some folks with me. It's a wonderful experience. Love the location. Love all the panelists. It was just a great experience, and it's been great for us.
Okay, so you guys were here to obviously help educate us authors. Did you learn anything while you were here?
I received a major education while I was here. The panelists that were involved in not just brainstorming on the beach, but in all 3 days of panels and discussions, I don't know if you agree, just gave information that I would not have gotten in that kind of format or forum otherwise.
Excellent.
Yeah, and I would have to echo that. It was a very educational experience for me as well, because I hadn't seen this end of the business.
All right.
Coming from the book selling end of it, it was very eye-opening, and I soaked it all in. I'm going to take it back and share it with my staff, and hopefully it will enable us to reach out to authors a little bit better and to offer them a bit more in the future.
All right. For the media perspective, do you have one tip that you would like to give to authors and writers who want to make turn their writing into a career that didn't make it to the conference? One tip that you would like to give. What would you give?
Just keep it real and keep it genuine. I don't mean don't make things up, like don't lie. Don't try to be anybody.
Don't write fiction.
Don't write fiction, whatever you do. Just make the connections, create the relationships, and be yourself, be your writing self, and get on with it. Don't worry about it so much.
All right. Linda, from a bookseller's perspective, one tip that you would give to authors?
I think I said it on the panel. It would be to seek out your independent bookstore and try to build a relationship with them. We really support authors in ways that a lot of the authors, I think, can't even imagine, with advertising events and promoting the new works. When the arcs land in our hand and we start reading the stuff and nobody's heard about it, we get out there and we're plugging the names and the titles and the release dates.
Where exactly is Fireside Books and
We are
Gifts?
in Forest City, North Carolina, and you can find us at firesidebooksandgifts.com online. We have Facebook, MySpace, we tweet. Fireside Linda is my Twitter name, so look us up.
All right, and you welcome traveling authors as well, not just local?
Absolutely. We do author events from all over the country. So
all right.
Yes.
And anybody looking for tips on promotion or hiring a publicist, where can they find you, Joan?
Please go to joanschulhafer.com or friend me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, ladies, for answering my questions and for coming to the Novelist Inc. conference. It was wonderful having you.
Great. My
Thank
pleasure.
you for having
Thank
us.
you.